Greetings everyone, and Great here for another HPR's 3 replay. So on the north side as the blue Japanese, we have Girke. On the south side as the red US of A, TheOnlyNicious. I think. I have no idea how to pronounce a lot of these names. When it comes to natives of this map, we do have the House of Vaza, giving access to the Royal Arquebus, which sounds like a Swedish skirmisher. High hit points and damage, so it's like more of a musketeer version of a skirmisher, if that makes any sort of sense. Winged Hussar, got some really heavy cavalry there. And over here we do have the House of Yagalon. This gives you access to the Lipkar Tatars and the Shock Rider. The equalized big button build here is something important to note. Converts all your equalize your resources, so if you go very heavy in one resource, that could be a possibility. Like you can go straight massive food, because since food does collect the fastest, you could hit that button to equalize that as a possibility. What's the other big button here? Villagers gather faster for an extra short amount of time, which is longer the longer you wait. So in theory it probably does dwarf out longer if you hold off a little bit longer, but maybe you should do that if you need to perhaps grab something on the field. I can't really say the best time to use it myself. Japanese player does have access to a shipment, doesn't have a deck selected, but oh, okay, just got one there. And you know what, let's just do the Japanese player first. Of course, got infinite wood. We got heavenly kami. Shrines are cheaper and increase the resource production rate. Very good. Unless you're regulars, town center attack increase. You can also call out irregulars and sentries again. ×2 for villagers. Coin 5 shrine wagons. So he's going for mass shrines. He also doesn't want to build them himself. This is meant for the collection rate. Yumi archers, musketeers, musketeer attack, Oni war, all infantry building attack increase, so increases siege damage. Diplomatic intrigue, daimyo, shotel allies, large amount of coin, large amount of wood, large amount of okay, food, wood, and coin, so all that. More musketeers, close combat, increases musketeers hit points by 50% and increase their bonus damages, shock and cavalry. Flaming arrows, a large number of Yumi archers, more musketeers, flaming arrows, shogun, and higher Ronin army delivers 15 Ronin. And for the US of A, we do have capitalism. Dutch immigrants give you a bank and collects coin faster. German immigrants give you settler wagons, wood coin, regulars, state militia, Springfield armory makes your armory upgrades free, but take a long time to research. So if you research it, build your armory immediately. Virginia General Assembly, 1 state capital wagon and get 1 research for free. Russian American Company allows you to get 2 block houses and hunt faster, wood coin. United States Army, Continental Rangers. We got Buffalo Soldiers, increasing carbine attack damage by 50% and adds a range armor. Rolling Artillery, Polski's Legion. Coffee Mill Guns. Let's see. Oh yeah, increase, make your Gatling guns fully automatic. Heavy cannon and Minutemen Company ships 10 Minutemen and upgrades levy ability to conscription, which allows you to get a large number of Minutemen. And we do have, looks like he went for Virginia plan, and gives you 2 shipments. So you spend 1 shipment to get 2 shipments. So basically a free shipment. I'm sort of surprised he doesn't go with that first, but I wonder if that affects how much experience costs per shipment. Need to test around that around a little bit. Popular Minutemen arrives fast. All towns just spawn 6 Minutemen. Minutemen retains hit points 75% longer. So we may see a Minutemen deck, which there's a state that give you upgrades your Minutemen to Marines, I think. If that's the case, that could be a large number of Minutemen.
Yes.
Minutemen now advancing on forward. Their siege attack is pathetically bad. Their range attack is good. You have now military rickshaw here because he built out the Torii gates, which give him a handful, a single samurai and a military rickshaw. Minutemen advancing on forward. Samurai will hack apart one of the Minutemen. The nice thing about Minutemen, they don't give any experience upon being killed. Right now, the Minutemen's health do not. Oh, one of these guys are a little bit wounded, but he had 100 health. They still withstand a shot from the town center. Minutemen's attack is also 25% damage versus villagers. And he does go and punch that Minuteman to death. Very, very good. Villager's punch attack is 10, which is greater than Minutemen's gun. Also got shrine wagons. I was going for a daimyo and for some Yumi archers, bring a lot of shipments pretty quick. It's also not building any villagers at the moment. Now I got some regulars who've been pulled in field. They're not Minutemen, so they can actually shoot civilians. Is that a good thing? Local doggos trying to go down. And we do have a trade post here for the Japanese. Yumi archers now being shipped on in. He does take a bit of time for a shipment to come on in, so it could have gone save up for the Shotel allies. Yeah, of course I have a daimyo here. Not easily replaceable. But in this case, he's going to force him on forward. He is classified as heavy cav, so the minute regulars will be bonus damage to melee against them. And we're returning the Shogunate Wonder. Once you get the Shogunate Wonder, going for some Naginata riders now. Virginia General Assembly has been researched, and it's not gone for Virginia plan yet, so there may be some sort of indication of what the Virginia plan does with the experience, because it costs more experience per shipment you bring on in, so I wonder how that affects it. If it doesn't affect it, I'll say go for it immediately. If it does affect it, then I can see waiting for a long time for it. I hear some gunfire, but I'm not sure where. Ah, it's just the mill being claimed.
Orders?
We got a good number of regulars here. Men
What is your command?
not have longer range, and so in the back, so it'll be a bit bad pathing for them. We got a good possible case here for the US player. Some young archers being gunned on down. Naginata riders are not going to be great in this situation against regulars. Regulars are going to get some good melee attack down the cavalry. Naginata riders do all go down. Yeah, he should probably not have brought in those Naginata riders right there. Probably bringing a shipment of musketeers. Yumi archers are a good counter. Being an archer, they do bonus damage versus heavy infantry. Now the trading post is starting going down. Daimyo trying to run away, but of course he's still training up more units. He could potentially pick off this Daimyo over here. He does have a barracks back here. Merchant Marine now being researched. Bring a shipment of Yumi archers. Consulates right now the Spanish, which is the Merchant Marines. Don't know what that does off the top of my head. This barracks will take a bit of a beating there. Does find some reinforcements here, does take them out. Daimyo took some damage there. Got Shimigami archers there. The barracks going down is a big loss. However, he does still have the Daimyo for reinforcements. And now Blue's eyeing for a handful of wolves there to protect his flank. We got the Blue immediately starting to ghost out these walls. Very nice. Blue could trap this force here.
Yes.
Benjamin Lincoln. I think that's a custom name. And looks like there's a big hole there. No expects the army to go through the trees, right? Just like the Ardennes. That's a place impenetrable to panzers. And now he's going for Kentucky. Got statehood researched.
Orders.
Blue maybe we'll find some shots there. The men could just actually be left to die to draw some fire.
I'm ready.
These musketeers do move at a slightly faster pace, so the regulars do move slower.
At attention.
These units do took a bit of damage there. Looks like he's trying for more state militia. Japanese is not eyeing next age just yet, bringing some Shotel allies. And now do have the trading post starting to go on down. Does get a number of rural arquebusiers on the field, which will be useful versus the regulars. State militia are a skirmisher variant, but they have inverse stats of what skirmishers usually have. They have supposed to have higher health, lower damage. But actually, the damage doesn't seem all that great. They are relatively cheap. They're supposed to be like their US version of crossbows. Got an army of 48 here versus an army of 32, and now got rolling. Got 3 Gatling guns here. 3 Gatling guns are incredibly powerful at this moment in time. Naginata Riders do take a bit of damage there, drawing some fire. Blue has a sizable army here. He could start advancing into his opponent's base and maybe hit some infantry. Got some better sharpshooters down the field. Does find a single villager here being gunned down by royal arquebusiers. We've also got some Naginatas on the field. Naginatas are, of course, a spearman variant without the range. That looks like a little bit more damage. Kentucky Hunters, I will give him an army of 14. Give him a large number of sharpshooters and some owl hoots.
Orders.
Right now we've got an army of 58 here versus an army of 47. And sharpshooters are a very good unit, offering 22 range. We got a meeting house on the front line. Cherry orchards have been deployed on the field, running a good amount of food. Japanese He has a large amount of food there. Doesn't have access to the equalize ability. Not sure what the Japanese player is doing at the moment. It's like he's AFK. Gaslighting. Hopefully he's not gaslighting us. Naginata Rider does go down there. And now Blue's going to advance to his opponent's base. Let's see. Siege damage 27, which is good. 21 siege damage is good. Archivist bad. Yumi Usher's also bad when it comes to siege attack. He does abandon the tin mine there, eyeing to go perhaps for this tin mine. He does have access to the Order of Vaza ability eventually. Over a line of walls there, trying to trap his opponent inside. Starting to torch down some of his opponent's infrastructure. It's now become a base race situation, which makes the game incredibly messy. He does still have this middle active, getting some food collection. Militia and irregulars have been put on the field, which will just hold his opponents back for a short amount of time. He's going straight for the town center. Blue is going for a large infrastructure back here. Villagers may just want to start running up north. He does have a number of settler wagons here as well. Naginata Riders trying to push forward, trying to pick off these Gatling guns as an opportunity. Those overrun. That maybe all of them now. The US player, or the Japanese player, has still not advanced to the next age. He has enough resources to advance to the next age. Naginata's riders will go down. These villagers are trying to run away. Blue's doing a good job of damage over here. And quite a bit tin. The Japanese player has just a large amount of resources. US player could go for a number of things here. But against defend this army, definitely another Portuguese Legion in the Gatling guns need escort. I don't think there's any shipment here that will be useful. He could just probably take time to go for the Virginia plan. This village is not being pursued. Got another town center being pulled up by the US player now. Blue will spot it. Will spot the meeting house as well. Town center does get rebuilt. More walls going on up. He's just trying to hold his opponent's army back in his own base. Now I've got a shipment of Tartillans being put on the field. I'm not sure what that is. That may be from... Yep, I'm not sure. That's it, the town center there. The US player is going to be losing a large number of villagers here. The US player right now has 30 villagers. 15 of them are right here. The Red's army is pulling them back. Blue right now has too many resources stockpiled up. He needs to start doing something with it. He has enough resources to age up. Maybe he can go for a couple barracks. He has a large amount of population space still available. So he needs to either spend on military units or go for the next age. He's eyeing for the next age. He's eyeing for the shogunate. A shogunate will provide a daimyo as well as experience. This is ship's experience. I wonder if that's a box of boxes. Settler wagons going down, very good. Being pursued by the carbine cavalry. Once the Naginatas will get done with the settler wagons, they can quickly kill off these carbine riders. It looks like getting focused down in small numbers. Every player now has a shipment of enlisted regulars. US is down to 11 villagers. Opponents at 7. Japanese at 17. Additional towns that are being pulled out by red over here. Additional towns that are being pulled out over here. The daimyo will allow him access to deployment units. Taking out this bank will be very useful. And blue's going for more walls here. He is trying to choke up his opponent, which also may misdirect him to avoid this area. Coconut has been redeployed here. He may want to get the daimyo. He has both 2 daimyos now in the field, which are going to be very useful for producing units. He has plenty of population space and resource for it. Go for a large number of musketeers. Against the sharpshooters, maybe not so much. Maybe what other units that they can get out? Definitely not samurai. Maybe Yumi archers take wood. Just something, really. Maybe some Naginata riders. That should be good with all these sharpshooters. He is going for some Naginata riders. And they're being employed out here. Trying to bring them over to the soon-to-be employed out Naginata riders. I'm not sure what the aura benefits provide for these units. It looks like a small amount of HP. Got a bunch of defense upgrades, somebody. Alhood will quickly get gunned down there. We got a force of
Orders.
72 here versus a force of 40. Got more blockhouses being plotted here. This is where he has placed for reestablishing his base. Castle here. Now it's going for some flaming arrows to be delivered. Blockhouses right here is going to cause some issues. Markers have gone down. 2 flaming arrows will be very, very good. Blockhouses go down, but he took a lot of free shots there. Japanese players not shooting anything in. He can go for some Yumi archers, bring back this dynamo backwards a little bit. And it looks like the Daimyo 1 is remaining. Flame arrows, 1 does go down. The other one's getting gunned down. Both get gunned down before another shot hits off. Now I got quite a bit of a game of whack-a-mole here. We will probably lose a shogunate. He's going for some more royal arquebuses. That could be very useful. Some villagers here. Looks like a blue could gun him down. There's an arquebus. He has some forces in this region. This game can still go either way. Japanese players have 15 villagers, the US players have 12, and he is actually building some villagers. And now he's captured up his opponent's mill. And training some, looks like he's going for armored pistoliers from his saloon he probably has somewhere. Down some of this area. Got more walls going on up. I'm not sure why there's so many building so many walls. Now we do have Continental Rangers. Naginata riders do find a handful of villagers here. The US player's now down to 6 villagers. Still has a massive army in the field and plenty of population space to work with. He still has a town center here and does have a mill over here. This is 5 out of 6 villagers in this area. Oh, there's some more over here as well.
Aufgabe.
And he does have extra settler wagons, so he can go ahead and get a good number of villagers replaced. Settler wagons are
Ja.
2 out of 5, so you can't get too many, but that at least is basically 10 villagers worth. That's more than he has at the moment. State capital going down, multiple areas getting torched. Glory gates will go down, which is... I want this build bounty and kill bounty. I wonder if that gets removed, that gets destroyed. It hopefully should. We have the Spanish allies here. How much export does he have? He does have a decent amount of export. And he's currently getting no export income. We do have a dock here. No fish. Why does he have a dock? There's literally no fish on this map. Why does he have a dock? He's going to build a ship? Yeah. Multiple shrines going down, which is will start putting the Japanese player Pop Cap. He has 40 population in the field. His opponent has 120. And now he's going to get a lot of experience for torching down all this stuff. Blue's also getting some experience over here. These shrines have been generating extra resources since there were with these animals. And there's still a decent amount of food here. You can't torch them down. So maybe he can send some villagers up here to claim them for himself. He does spot the dock there.
What is your command?
Carbon Cavalry have 4 siege damage, so it will take a bit of time to clean that up. He is going for a food. An exploration fishing is basically a caravel. I still don't understand why he's going for that. If somebody can explain that to me why he went for a dock, please let me know. It has a pretty good attack speed, so it does provide some good shore bombardment. But 400 resources at this point in time? I mean, it paid for itself. These will push forward these infantry units, and he's doing good. And now this is part where all these walls are doing a good job. He has now walled his opponent in his old base, leaving his own base exposed. Let's consider town center here, or now he does. Attack damage is not maxed out. He may want to go for a Virginia plan. He is bringing out some militia.
Yes.
Dynamo pushing right forward. Does have decent attack. Basically a very healthy Hussar. So some of these blockhouses here in the town center. He probably should have kept the town center garrison to get its gun firing. Carbon Cavalry does go down there.
Orders?
Red, he needs to split his force. Whatever can move faster should be moving over here quickly. Barring the Carbon Cavalry, in by himself won't do much. But he really should be splitting up his army here so a part of his group can actually arrive here quicker. Blue's now starting back on off. He knows his opponent has broken through his walls. There's some blue villagers still over here. Oops. Sorry, I hit my microphone. And this stuff costs us a coin. Could try using the equalize ability. Let's go and fast forward a little bit because this game's becoming a game of whack-a-mole. The ship providing some shore bombardment does go down there. Springfield Army has been selected, so now he gets arsenal research. At this point in time, maybe Polski's Legion wouldn't be half bad, seeing some heavy cav to pursue these infantry units. Maybe also going a bit more heavy in wood, since he knows he's killed off most of his opponent's villagers. He's playing a game of whack-a-mole. Maybe and just try to fortify this region with a bunch of outposts as a possibility. Blue is playing Ring on the Rosie, and now he's pushing his army over here. He really should have kept a small force back at home. So if he would have put too much back, he probably would be overwhelmed. And now he knows that armies are advancing forward. Regulars now falling on back. Red's villager here will get gunned down. Only the towns that are here for not arrows, offensive shots. He can bring in some Minutemen.
Hello.
US players now trying to ban this region. And he does go and get back to the town center, knows he can't escape. The town center can take a bit of a beating. And here comes the Minutemen.
Orders, yes.
I'm ready.
The cartridge has been researched, so technically his weapons are needle guns now. Not like that really matters. And he does have some infrastructure down here. Oh great, another spam bot. Now got a wave of all hoots, very good. He does have a bit of coin.
What you need?
He may just want to get them pushing forward. Because I know town center took quite a bit of damage there. And they are skirmishers, but they have decent range. Red is abandoning his town center there, trying to get his villagers out of here. And some of these forces are starting to push way forward. Got more walls being blown up by blue, trying to lock him in. A sharpshooter and carving cavalry is pushing him over here. Blue's just right now migrating around. Town center has gone down. A couple of these villagers will be gunned down next.
At attention.
Yes.
Looks like some of Red's villagers will start going on down. Fast forward a little bit, so just bring around the Rosie. The house there, carving cavalry pull on the field, trying to gun down the daimyo. Gunning down the daimyo is a good target, since he can't have a really way to replace it, since he already destroyed the shogunate. Flame arrows could get gunned down by the carving cavalry as well. And he's adding to go AKs and melee with his carving cavalry. He's gonna put flaming arrows there. Now I do have a round of villagers trying to shoot away, but they haven't braced the Second Amendment yet. Red has destroyed some structures there. He still has a trading post here. That may be the last of Blue's structure of this trading post. Still has 10 villagers on the field. A bit of wood. He can quickly pull out of town center. Red is trying to run around. He does not have a lot of resources at the moment. Trying to see if there's any blue structures off the map, but there's so many walls, it's hard for me to tell. Can't tell where any of those villagers may be at. Okay, blue has another structure somewhere. That is our red trading post. So we have a blue army. So that's a blue villagers, actually. I wasn't paying attention to what that was. I got this forest trying to head that one off. I think red will actually close out the game. Guns down most of those units. The explorer itself can still pull out a town center if he doesn't have any wood at the moment. I got a castle here. And those hussars do find those villagers, and looks like red finally back to the game now. Sorry to sort of fast forward the last bit of that. That was just like whack-a-mole. This and great saying, thank you for watching, and on to next replay.